Made a monk character. I have to say, I love Fist's characters. I don't know why, I think punching's pretty cool. And I got a cool ass cape on, with a cool ass little headgear on. Looks to be in a lot in this game. At least I think so. Looks to be in a lot, period. You haven't noticed that when you're watching, when you want to watch something, get yourself off it, so to speak. Like people like say, you know, you can watch porn that. There's so much pornographic based stuff. I was just looking around and then I found, you know, some you know, lingerie stuff. It's just so many women. I mean, it's like, it feels like there's hundreds of women, hundreds of them, that do YouTube just to do designer stuff. And they think that some of them know that they're making videos, basically jerk-off videos. There's so many of them. And the way they do stuff from that is ridiculous. And I find it quite hilarious. I mean, most of the girls are gorgeous women. Variation on size of sexual stuff, but it's just really kind of funny. It always kind of like sparks my interest when you know, when women do that sort of thing where they show off their breasts or show off their butt and that. And a lot of them are model-based people. People hire them because the way they look in that. They model, they give them money in that. And basically, just for looks. I always find that very interesting. That the context of stuff is based upon looks than more so personality. It's not always personality or always looks, but looks themselves seem to persuade people more. It's like if I had a camera, which I will, I have to say, I'm a pretty decent looking guy. You know, I just been doing this without a camera to see if I can pull anyone in through the way I talk and that. I just want to be sure. I get those too. What do you like to talk about kind of thing, and then bring it up and that. But unfortunately, people don't care about that.
Greetings.
People care about looks. That's what draws people in. And not saying there's nothing wrong with that. There's not. It's perfectly fine to be justified by looks in it. Hello. Sorry, you came in the middle of a conversation. Yeah, they're gone. No, that's how it always works. People get curious about stuff and that. So one person will come on and they'll sit there and be like, oh, yeah, that seems really interesting. And then they go on. They watch a little bit of it because it's just like the first thing I look at. Most times just curiosity of, you know, playing a game that I see a lot of. But I think the turn base of how people are going to look at the way that channels are run, a lot of it's going to be political.
Hello.
A lot of it's going to be, you know, people saying stupid shit and making themselves look like dumb fucks. Like Angry Joe, for instance. I unsubscribed from him. I don't like his political ways. I think they're complete garbage. And he's not biased at all, or he's not unbiased, or he takes one side. He says the other side basically doesn't exist. And it's just like, well, I think, you know, political understand people's way of living life, it destroys the way we live life. So if people want to be one way, be that way. But if that way is really disbanding towards the other way and making the other way look like they're, you know, they so-called Nazis and that they keep saying that. That's the basic central of communism, is saying other people are bad without any context or anything at all. Just throw it out the narrative that they're bad and keep on repeating that same narrative until people realize that they just believe it without any context, without actually asking the fucking question that. They immediately attack someone and they immediately attack them because they want to be right, they want their narrative to be pushed, and it destroys people's lives over it. I think it's the biggest pile of fucking dog shit ever. So anyone out there that would view my stuff, I would have to state, I don't give a shit about your political stuff. If you choose to be the far leftist regime that sits there all day and watches CNN news and believes our country's racist and that, even though our country wasn't built completely on racism. It wasn't just the blacks that were fucking slaves. There's Irish and Chinese slaves too. That's been proven in history. But no one talks about that. No one talks about Irish Americans or English Americans or Scottish Americans. It's always black people and white people. Or people of color. We're all people of color, you fucking morons. The narrative is so stupid. It's funny because anytime you talk to a Caucasian person or a person of a different race other than, you know, the English, Irish background, that, guess what? They don't fucking care. Only the English, Irish, British Americans care, evidently. They don't care. They never did care. The only ones that care are rich-ass black people, rich fucking white people, and people that have a narrative because they want to spill bullshit for power. Normal people in this country don't get too flying fucks. People like to have attention, so they follow a narrative that makes them feel good about their poor little sappy emotional self that wants to be part of a bunch of egotistic assholes that don't take no for an answer, don't want to learn. They want to follow a narrative because they think it makes me feel good. Makes you feel so good. I'm so powerful. Because people sit there all day. They might make fun of me and that. But I have now, I can cancel culture and bitch and moan on Twitter and ruin people's lives because I'm a selfish bastard that literally likes to ruin people's lives. Wow. I like to ruin people's lives because I'm a selfish fucking bastard. The people that follow celebrities. Celebrities, a book of them don't have a mind of their own. They get PR people that literally tell them what to fucking say, what the fucking do. That's fucking it. And that's funny that there's so many of them. Dwayne Johnson, that steroid out big lug of a fucking person. Can't say he's a bad person, no. Is he politically wrong? Yeah, in some ways I believe he did the wrong thing in saying that he endorsed Potato Head Biden. I don't like the person. Joe Biden himself, I can't say he's a good person. Throughout history, he's been known to be a flat-out fucking liar. And what he's doing to our country is ridiculous. Have you seen your gas prices? How many times people make excuses for fucking gas prices going up almost 50 to 60 fucking cents since last month? That is ridiculous. And people should be looking at the facts of what's happening. Stop taking a side because, you know, your political feelings get fucking hurt, or people sit there and judge you and they make you upset, and you have to cry home and bitch and moan. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna go against the narrative because the narrative is killing me. I have no friends now. Well, they're not friends, and they can't swing both ways. You're an idiot. You follow people based upon the knowledge and who they are, not the fucking color of their skin or the damn gender. Genders don't mean fucking shit. The person's a piece of shit. People keep saying, having a black person in office is gonna do good. Yeah, Obama got in office, what do you do? Absolutely fucking nothing. The black people praised him because he was black. The dude didn't give two fucks about black people. He didn't give two fucks. He got rich off of black people. He used a bullshit narrative. That's just a simple, honest truth. The dude became fucking a multi-millionaire. Look at his wife. His wife fucking divorced his ass for hundreds of millions of fucking dollars. How did he make $100 million? Think about it. He did it. That shit was all lobbyist bullshit. And it's ridiculous. It's kind of funny that his wife divorced him too, because I thought, you know, that his manly-ass wife, which is unfortunately a biological man, just switched over to a fucking woman. So it's not a biological woman. It's just, you know, a man that's you could say it's biological. Biological means what you're born with, not what you're created into. People can get upset about that. Who cares? Why get upset about it? It's just the truth. You can switch around all the fucking organs you want. What you're born is what you're born with. If people get upset about it, well then that's your own stupidity. Like me get upset about it, you know, me not being a fucking super fit person with big bulging muscles and shit. I mean, am I born super fucking strong? Some people are. Some people are born with 13-inch fucking dicks. It's just like women are born with enormous butt cheeks and perfect legs and huge boobs and shit. But what happens there? People fucking judge them. Women judge women with huge boobs, and guys judge other guys with big dicks and balls and shit. Even though it doesn't fucking matter. We are so used to being so looked at in such a heinous way. We dislike each other. Love each other for who we are. Love each other, you know, for what we could become. We can change, we can get smarter, we can trust each other, we can become united together. Not the bullshit narrative that you're that dumb fuck potato Biden's fucking saying. His shit's fucking ridiculous. No matter how much CNN news spreads their bullshit, the dude's a fucking idiot. Dude's a fucking idiot. Who he is and what he does describes a person. Not just because, oh, my side won, so I immediately just have to bless him. But our country's falling apart. Well, that doesn't matter, because he's my person. I don't pick sides. Before all this political shit happened, even when Trump got elected in the first time, I didn't pick sides. I don't give a fuck. I was a little blindsided by news and that, saying all this crap and that, when they thought that woman that he had sex with, that porn star. But then on the other hand, you know, Biden sniffs little girls and that, they never talk about it. All liberal media that controls the airways, besides maybe Fox and a couple other stuff that's on there, they never talk about it. You know, live television, guy can literally be fingering a chick in the asshole. And they would just ignore it. Like, oh no, it's okay. But if Trump did anything like that, they'd crucify him. Now I find that super fucking hilarious. You know what people say is, that's my side, so it doesn't matter. But if you look at how it goes, they're not on your side. You are a weeble, little tiny person. You're 90-something% of the fucking population. They don't give a fuck about you. You make, you know, most maybe 40,000 a year, maybe 50,000 a year. They make millions of dollars a fucking month off of bullshit scenarios. They don't give two flying fucks about you. And why? Because they think they're better than you. That's the reason why. They've been doing that for the longest time. And why? Because they don't care. They know you're emotionalized little babies that sit there all day and cry about shit. They don't give a fuck about you. If they did, they wouldn't be doing the things they're doing. They wouldn't care. They build up our country, not fucking tear it down with that fucking Paris Accord agreement bullshit. It literally is destroying our country. It's destroying our country now. Now that people are seeing that we're losing jobs and shit, maybe their fucking brains are getting and saying, well, maybe these fuckers don't care about us. Oh, really? I didn't hear that before. Higher up millionaires really care about people that are fucking, you know, smaller than them? Unless they're good, honest people? Whoa! I would never know that. It's like saying, are you fucking stupid? Or you just don't want to learn? Both? What a shame. Stupid is an act of learning. You're stupid first before you can become smart. When people say being a genius, you're instantly smart. Being a genius is figuring out stuff in a quicker fashion. You understand stuff. You promote more open-minded ideas. So people that sit there all day and like say such outrageous shit like, I think you're stupid because you don't know what you're talking about. And I think you're stupid because you can't understand what I'm talking about. Point taken. You can't understand what I'm talking about. Well, whose fault is that? That's you. Point taken. You don't blame yourself for how dumb you are. You blame everybody else for how smart they are by calling them stupid. That is dumb as a box of rocks. That is the dumbest thing. But you can't make fun of them. You have to teach them. They can't teach them because they choose not to fucking learn. And they don't care to learn. They use shitty ass narratives to testify they're holding them alive. And what do they do? They fucking lie and make up shit to testify who they are. And they want you to believe them so bad, they keep on lying. Once you get caught, they're like, why do that? Why do you have to lie to make yourself feel good about yourself? And once you lie, guess what happens? They figure it out, they don't fucking like it. Like Angry Joe. I like Angry Joe. I love his channel. When he came out, after that one lady got fired from corrupt-ass, child-molestated fucking Disney, he said false information. He made up shit. He made a context statement, and Big Man Joe was against the corporates. So now he's a goddamn hypocrite. Now he's with the corporate of Disney and China, all the motherfuckers that love all the Muslims fucking getting incarcerated and killed in China. Oh, you didn't know about that? Well, maybe you should fucking watch the actual good fucking news. Because yes, they are.
Greetings.
China's going through the worst fucking thing they've ever been through. They've always been communist for the longest fucking time. And people have to fucking understand that. If they don't understand that, then you're fucking stupid. What they always do is, they always direct all the shit that's happening in the world on what? Americans. They do it on you. They make you look like you're the ones that are the commies. They make you look like the ones that you're the, you know, gay haters and black haters and color haters and that. But we are the most melting pot like fucking cheese. There's so many different kinds of cheeses in our fucking country and that melts it together and that. How many mixed fucking breeds do we have? All of them. You have whites with blacks, blacks with whites, yellows with purples, and greens with fucking orange. We have lots of fucking people that are fucking... and people want to say that we're racist. How? I mean, it's just like Aussie people come in our country and that. And they're starting to smelt with us. And they didn't do that at first. Now they do. There's a lot of tremendously hot. They live in fucking South County, St. Louis. There's a shit ton of them. They're fucking everywhere. And it's ridiculous how hot they are. They're massively attractive looking. They always have nice figures on them too. And it's astounding. Same thing with some of the black women around here. Some of the black American women, man, they always have the thickness of thickness. Some of them don't, but the majority of them do, and it's astounding. Some of them it's too thick, but I can't judge. They still look good. They still look really good. No, it is a big opinion, though. A lot of people want to judge people because they believe that notion makes them feel good about themselves, and they're purely massively emotional. Because they want someone to notice them, and that's all it is. Well, you're preaching to the wrong fucking side. You're preaching to the side that uses your emotions to make you hate yourself. Because I've been through it. You know, I used to believe in the news and all that stuff and that. But the way that I didn't think for myself. But as I grew up and that, I got older and that, guess what happened? I changed my mind. I say, you know what? I want to figure out stuff for my own self-worth. I want to figure out myself based upon, you know, a normal, actual person. Not a news-related person that literally is a narrative. That's why you got YouTube and all these others, you know, sites and that are massively booming with people telling the truth and telling more actual journalistic news. It's all over the place now. And the main media outlets are getting pissed. They're losing so much subscribers, they're losing all this stuff because no one wants to watch their shit because they're false information. They read everything out of context. They bash people because they don't go with their narrative, and they're okay with it. I mean, some people might decide to be like that Janita girl. People might actually wake up from that and be like, yeah. And say, you know, we worked with her for the whole first year and that during the season and that. They know who these people are. A lot of people don't know who the fuck people are. You work with them for a whole fucking year. You get to know them that. And what happens? They fucking sit there. And they let the narrative destroy them. And now, after Janita got fired, the main character of the Mandalorian left. He quit his job.
Hello.
And maybe it wasn't because of that, but I'm sure the notion maybe was close to that. Oh man, God. Look at that. When he's armor. Look at that shit. Looks so tight. Oh shit.
Hello.
Yeah, that's good. Hold on. I'm doing this, guys. It just drives me crazy that Americans are fucking hating each other. Left and right over political thing. They completely run by belief. And belief is just a thought in your head. The belief can be slightly changed if open thinking. No one open thinks anymore as much as they should. I mean, they're doing it more. They're doing more now than what they used to. A lot of people like me that were biased in that, or in between the unbiased and biased, or more neutral and political. I take a side 100%. Now I do. Because what's wrong is wrong, what's right is right. And if someone spits out a narrative without any evidence of that narrative being true, or at least being as true as it can get, I don't believe it. Like Angry Joe, prime example. I refuse to watch his stuff now. He gives me a bad taste in my fucking mouth. When he speaks in that, I don't believe him. He should have kept his goddamn opinions to his fucking damn self. Start criticizing someone that he says that should suck up to Disney, but you're the one that says corporate's bad, big corporate people are bad, because you attack EA all the damn time, but look at you. You're sucking Disney's fucking dick. How you like that after nasty anal fucking cock being rammed down your fucking throat, Joe? Because you have false information now. And now your fucking people are gonna issue that as you being a false negative person. The Troposphere is nothing filled up with a bunch of fucking hate speech, hating on people and that, and judging people, which is fine because people do what the fuck they want to do. But saying that narrative is to make them destroy their fucking lives over it because of a judgmental thing because you think your side's right? Your side fucking cheated. Anyone with the brain can count that shit didn't make shit sense at all. It didn't make any sense at all. It make no sense. You know what they say is? It doesn't have to make sense because we won. And that's what they say.
Hello.
I mean, are they giving you that job? Are they giving you that fucking money in that? Are they giving you anything at all? Hell no. I don't give two flying fucks about you.
Greetings.
And they never did. You think people care? It's like, you think people fucking care about you? Hell no. If Brian saw your ass said, oh, you voted for me, you know what he's thinking? Well, thanks, you stupid fuck. Thanks for making me win over your dumbass not knowing that I don't give a fuck about
Bring
you.
me the...
Because why would you be raising gas? Why would gas prices be raising now? And people always have an excuse for it. I'm gonna say, when is gonna be realized that's not excuses? That it shouldn't be excuses for stuff that is literally a faction of actual truth and belief that the energy sector is fucking dead again in our country. Over 100,000 people will be losing their fucking jobs.
Bring me the... Nice.
And what do people do? They praise this unlikely actual president that destroyed our country less than a fucking month. And we're seeing the cost effect of it. People say, oh, it's the oil companies.
That it is.
But the oil companies
Very
can make
nice.
shit in the
I do
country.
believe
That's
our
what they
partnership
did.
will work out fine.
Because the energy sector is all in our country and that. Getting overseas stuff, what does that do? Oh, it's more cost effective. No, it's not. Getting shit from overseas is fucking horrible. Oh, it does cost more. You know how big the ocean is? The ocean's huge. You know where Middle Eastern is? You know where Middle East is? It's really far inland. How much money it takes to get the liners over there and back is ridiculously high. And people believe that it's cheaper to get oil from overseas. Wow, you have to go halfway around the world just to get it first. It's easy to get, you know, down 3, maybe 500 fucking miles at most, 700 miles. Overseas are everywhere in our country now. They refuse to fucking use it. They make up climate issues bullshit. So you're gonna create another fucking war, and the country doesn't want war. For oil that you can get in your own country. Does that even make any sense to you? No, it's fucking stupid. Why? Because you want to feel the act of winning because you're emotionally fucking broken? You have a pea brain that can't understand that you have to love yourself? That winning is not always the case of loving yourself? Now you just love your fucking self? You'd be more happier? But God forbid you can't do that because you're a fucking moron. All it is emotional pricks online bitching and moaning and like, oh, poor me, poor me. You're the only one that can change your life. A doctor could prescribe you drugs and make you feel better, but doesn't actually make you better. I had mass anxiety and depression the bulk of my fucking damn life. I got out of it because I'm a real fucking man. I'm not a pussy that sits there all day and has to complain emotionally about stuff without putting any facts and truths on it. I don't give a fuck what anyone says about me. Someone says something and put it out of context, of course they're going to. Because they're emotional babies that have little dick and balls, unlike my big hefty dick and balls. Yeah, elephant dick and balls. I don't got little pea brain mouse dick and balls like some men do, or some. They say that they're men because they lift weights and they fuck their girlfriend that's forced to be with them because they emotionally fucking break them.
Greetings.
But when my sweet ass comes around, barely talks to me, they want to be with me more than their own damn boyfriends.
Greetings.
Which happened multiple times. So the initiative is completely fucking trash. And people need to go fuck themselves. Money's not everything. Money's just about control. Money is good for what it needs to be used for. And money is not a practical, actual control effect that should never ever be a control effect. Jesus Christ, look how much damage it takes. God, look at that damage. What the fuck? Is that 100% I'm looking at? No, it gets up by 11%. How much? What is that? Is that 100%? Is this every 3 seconds? Are you fucking... Are you serious? I'm happy they made it. I mean, that's a lot of fucking damage.